Hi, hello. I wanted to record a video. I want to start recording videos because I'm about to start transitioning. And I want to do two things. I want to have these videos so that I can look back in like 1 or 2 years and be like, wow, I've changed. Look at the changes. And two, I know that especially for me, when I was like back in middle school, being able to see like how other people were posting their transition timelines and the changes that they experienced in like certain months, I I look at those videos and be like, I can do that. I can get there eventually. Like, I don't have to like continue living in this like shell that I don't like. And I hopefully these videos are able to do the same thing for other people. And honestly, I should have like started posting these earlier because there's there has been a lot of stuff that has been happening in my life, like a lot of defining moments in my life. I moved out, I came out to like my parents and whatnot, and I'm living like more openly queer. I'm still like not out to everyone, but I'm not hiding anymore. It's like the doors are open, and I'm just like slowly, you know, stepping out of the closet. Anyway, um, I have my appointment today with my doctor, and she was super nice. It was my first time seeing her, so I was a little bit nervous because I like, I had no clue. Like, what if this is a person that's gonna tell me, have you tried like praying? Have you tried like not being trans? Have you tried like not thinking about it? Have you like done that? And I would have been like, they're like, shit, you're right. How did I not think about that? I could just not think about it. It's that fucking simple. But she was super nice. I went there. I had questions. I swear I had questions, and I asked like two questions, and then she was like, "Okay, do you have like any other like questions and whatnot?" And I was like, "Not that I can remember." And then I went out and I was like, I know because this happens to me a lot. I got in my car and I was like, shit. I forgot to ask about this, and I forgot to ask about that, and what the fuck? These are like important things that I should ask about. And now I started overthinking. It's like, I like these are like super important questions. Like I did not ask them, and I feel bad because now do I like send an email or do I like call? Do I call the same day or do I like wait? So what I'm gonna do, okay? This is the reformed version of myself. My past self would have not done anything. Okay? Now, present self will not call today. We don't do that. We're not at that point. We have not evolved enough. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wait till Wednesday, where I'm gonna like get my blood work done and whatnot, and then I'm gonna head into the doctor's like little office thing and be like, hey, can I like ask you a question? Like, I was here and like I forgot to ask this and that, and I'm gonna ask it there, and I know I'm gonna go through it because this is reformed me, reformed present me, who does not leave it for like future. It leaves it for like a few days from now, and that's progress. Okay. What was I talking about? Apart from that, doing the blog work and like these videos, hopefully helping other people out. Yeah, that's why I want to record these videos to like document my journey, and if other people like have like questions and whatnot, or are thinking about transitioning in the future, they can like have these videos and be like, oh, at around these months, I like this person experienced these changes, so like I can maybe expect something similar, although your mileage will vary when you like start transitioning. That's one thing that I've looked at in like a lot of places, and that's what they mention a lot. It's like, hey, it's not you're gonna get to this month and you're gonna experience this change. It's more like you're gonna like see these things gradually happening, and um these things happen slowly to some people, and to some other people like they happen quicker. And it's like if you won the lottery in your genetics, then you're good. If you did not, then it's a slow race, okay? But it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Okay? It's a marathon. So how I'm thinking to do these like timeline update videos is I'm going to probably start them monthly, up to the point where like the changes that happen during the month aren't noticeable anymore. So then I'll have to like ramp it up and be like every 2 months or every 3 months and whatnot. But that'll be like further down the line. For now, I'm gonna do them monthly for sure, and I'm gonna like document. I've experienced these things during this month. I've like noticed these changes. I'm still waiting on these changes. And whenever I go to my doctor, I'll probably comment on like what we discussed and whatnot. That way I can like also document that and have that as like reference. And in between those videos, that way I can like keep a steady upload. I'm gonna probably talk about different topics, like maybe independence and like how to detach from like maybe a not so ideal like living situation. Yeah, so like I want to for sure post a video about like independence and the things that I did and I wish I would have done, and the things that I wish I would have not done in my process of like moving out from my house and finding my own place to live and like finding a job and whatnot. I could probably comment on that. I can talk about my coming out experiences and how they went. And not everybody accepted me as trans. But thankfully, actually, in my case, most people who I've like come out to have been like pretty supportive and like been like, alright, cool. The important part is that you're happy and whatnot. Even my parents, my mom was difficult because like I did not come out to her. She found my makeup and clothes and whatnot, and she was like, "What's this? What's this doing in your room?" And I had to like, I was not expecting that, so I had to like come out to her eventually in that like awkward setting. But I have like had, well, over the years, like although the relationship like took its hits and she was like treating me super differently, it eventually got to a point where like I came out to my brother and he was super supportive and he helped me like work out ways to come out to the rest of my close family. So I told my mom and my dad, like I set them together and like I went like more in depth, and my brother also like helped them understand a little bit more. It's different when like there's another person being like, hey, you know, you've seen how like when she entered puberty, she like shut down and she doesn't want to be in pictures and doesn't want to be around everybody. Like having my brother narrate that and be like, you know, best thing we can do is like be there and support and respect, and that doesn't change who she is, like the type of person that she is. Anyways, la 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 la, that's another video. Okay, like you come out to more people, it gets easier. That's the thing. You're still gonna be anxious, you're still gonna be nervous, but you kind of, it becomes easier when like talking about specific things because you've already talked about these things, so you get it. You get it. You get it. Or you know what it is about. So I'm gonna talk about that. I also want to make another video about religion. Um, and although like I'm critical about a lot of religions, like if you like practice spirituality or you're religious, you know, you do you. You will live your best spiritual self, okay? My videos are more gonna be like on like harmful ideas that certain religions like propagate. So those videos are mostly gonna be about growing up in a very religious household that like looked very negatively at people who were queer, and how I kind of like got myself out of that, and eventually I got to a place where like I accepted myself for who I am. Wow, so cool. I guess that's it, honestly. I don't want to make like a super long video, so I guess like I'll just like cut it there. And I'll post another video once I get my blood work done. Maybe. Might be. Probably. And then I'll post another video once I start like getting my prescription. Once I get my prescription, I'll like post the first video, and that'll be like the official 1 day or 0 days on HRT. Yeah. Bye bye.